Bright Automotive is developing the Idea. It's an electric van and it's designed for commercial use. It may not be as sexy as a roadster, but yesterday Bright announced a $5 million infusion from General Motors venture capital arm. Reuben Munger is the CEO of Bright Automotive, and he joins us now from Denver with more about his company. Reuben, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Julie. Great to be here.
So first of all, tell us about this vehicle, which is still in development, not in production yet, but what does it look like? How far can it go, for example, on a charge?
Sure. Our vehicle is a plug-in hybrid, so it's a utility van that's slightly smaller than the current Ford E-Series, but provides a much bigger utility than something like the new Ford Transit Connect. So it's really a utility application for your cable delivery person, your utility truck. And it goes 40 miles in electric range and then about 36 miles per gallon in hybrid mode. So it will get approximately 400 miles of range when you charge it overnight and fill up the gas tank.
Now
it's meant to.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, so it's meant to satisfy a customer who drives over 100 miles a day, which is the heart of the utility and commercial fleet.
Now, you all are targeting production in 2013, 2014. Are you counting on there being more charging stations by that time, or that companies themselves will have sort of in-house charging stations for these types of vehicles?
One of the great benefits of a plug-in hybrid is that you can really operate off of a traditional 110 volt connection, so you can plug it into the wall and it'll charge overnight. In addition, a lot of our customers will depot their vehicles, and therefore you just set up an infrastructure at their central location. And you know, charging infrastructure is nice and facilitates pure EVs, but to be most economic, which is the goal for Bright, minimizing the amount of battery you use and providing the lowest total cost of ownership, a plug-in hybrid works better and kind of decouples you from needing that infrastructure.
Let's talk about this funding that you got from GM, $5 million worth. Just a little bit of a contrast here. We just heard Elon Musk talk about Tesla's development costs. He said, oh, they're within the $400 million budget for the car. That's what he told Willow. So this $5 million, obviously, much smaller than that. So talk to us about your cost structure. How much is it going to cost to get the Idea to market?
Sure. Actually, Elon's $400 million number is pretty spot on to Bright's numbers. This is a great first step. If you listen to John Lochner, the president of GM Ventures, they see some really interesting technology in Bright, a unique product, the combination of a really efficient platform and an electric powertrain that can create a great economic solution. And so this is really the accelerating first step that'll then come hand in hand with private equity and a government loan to bring us into production and round out that $400 million.
And where are you in that loan application process? Does bringing GM on board help that along?
We've been working with the Department of Energy for quite some time, and really are appreciative of the diligent work they're doing on behalf of the taxpayer. I think we're eager and excited to keep our process moving, and I think GM is a great validating partner who's seen the great application that we've created and are interested in two-way technology sharing. So, I feel good about our prospects going forward.
Is GM going to be making the car in its plants, or where will it be manufactured if not?
We're in the middle of a multi-state selection process to select our final manufacturing site. I think it's highly unlikely that it ends up within a GM facility. Their restructuring has them with just, my understanding is about the right amount of capacity for what they need to do. And so, we're looking for the right facility for taking our company forward into the future.
Now, you mentioned the Ford Transit Connect, which it's coming to market with sooner, but you say it's not a direct competitor. But are you worried, though, that if this vehicle doesn't come to market till 2013, 2014, that a lot of other vehicles are going to sneak in there before you and get the leg up?
I think we've done a lot of work in making sure that we have the right platform to hit a sweet spot. Our vehicle is cheaper to own and operate than the Transit Connect, even though it's larger and carries a bigger payload. And the critical application that I think the Connect is validating our business proposition that people will choose the most efficient option. You've seen customers move all the way down from a full-size, E-Series van to the Connect, which is, a material compromise in functionality and that we're not asking them to make just to save money. So commercial fleets are driven by economics, and Bright's business plan is really founded on that. And you take the least efficient vehicles that drive the farthest, and you use the savings in vehicle efficiency to help your customer save money while making an acceptable margin.
Reuben, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Reuben Munger is CEO of Bright Automotive.